Okay, seems I got a camera. I'm gonna try to do this on my way home. That's what you're gonna see as a picture. Sorry, try to keep it out of the sun. Very quickly, take the mask off. You'll probably be able to hear me better. And probably put the phone somewhere else, but don't worry about the picture. The message is what's more important. Um, I've been listening to Rush Limbaugh, and apparently something happened with one of the lawyers, the one that's been talked about a lot. I know her first name is Sydney. Um, okay, yes, there's a cabal of rich people who run the United States of America. Run it, have run it from the beginning. I know that's hard. I know that you don't want to hear language that you're accustomed to hearing from people like Alex Jones. And when people start to talk this way, you know, what's going on? How much can we trust this person talking about, you know, conspiracies? You know, when when you're an outsider, you hear stuff like that and maybe you believe it. But when you're confronted with it and you're gotta deal with it, that's a different thing. Yeah, they committed voter fraud. I mean the rich people who run this country, and the reason you see what you see from Democrats and Republicans is because they owe their souls to them. They know what they've been doing. They know that the policies have nothing to do with the average individual in the United States of America. How did Obama wasting $12 trillion help the average individuals in the United States of America? It didn't. Where'd that money go? Who was that money given to? And that's all it's about. It's money equals power. You can buy attorney generals, you can buy governors, you can buy senators, you can buy the mayor of El Paso, Texas, USA, you can buy the county judge in the El Paso County in the state of Texas. Money means power. And when you're going to be looking at their crime, vote fraud, you're going to run right smack into them. When I worked security, there's people who would talk to me. For whatever reason, they would talk to me. They would say, hey, this is going on. Let me see if I can get it better. People are going to be annoyed. I'll leave it as is. So then put my mask on. See how much of my ugly face I can cover up so I don't make the ear sick. Okay, so, and that's important. So people are talking to the investigators, the lawyers, and they're leading individuals right into the path of the Illuminati, the cabal of rich people that run the country. Not all rich people. Some people have money and they mind their business and they don't bother anybody. But there is a group of rich people who have decided that it's going to be their way always. The 4 years of Trump, all you saw was, all I saw, I mean, if you believe in it, you believe in it. If you don't believe in it, you don't believe in it. You're not looking for it. And you don't know what you're supposed to be looking for. But all I saw during Trump is the first 2 years with Paul Ryan in the House of Representatives, you can like Mitch McConnell all you want to. He's part of a corrupt system that serves this cabal of rich people. All you have to do is see the end result, the work product. The work product is they get rich and the hardworking American gets screwed. That's it. And it's always going to be that way. No matter what, it's always going to be that way. You know, you're talking about 2 Republican seats in Georgia. Georgia's corrupt. Don't have anything to do with Georgia. Don't have anything to do with Michigan. Don't have anything to do with New York. Don't have anything to do with El Paso, Texas, USA. See, I mentioned a while back, I don't know if anybody sees these videos, but you're living my life. Here in El Paso, Texas, the majority of the people come from Mexico, even in the surrounding townships. And they hate the United States of America. And they talk bad about the United States of America. They criticize the United States of America. They laugh at Americans. They come here with a specific purpose of food stamps, welfare, government housing, government health care. All they see in the news is that. And it sounds pretty good to them. And that's what they want. And they're like everybody else. They have a very bad attitude. They have I don't know what I did with it. Let me see. I gotta do something because that sun is shining right there on there. Will that do? No? Okay. If the camera goes out, the camera goes out. I'm just gonna try to go as far as I can because it heats up and it's not important. So they know their bad attitude, their bad nature. I've been hearing the government is gonna do this to us. In El Paso, Texas, I know the difference between a Hispanic and a person from Mexico. Yes, people from Mexico are working in the fast food restaurants here in El Paso, Texas. They're working in the hotels. Very bad attitude, very bad nature. And I guess you don't know because you're not around. I've been here. I'm not like them. I believe in being personally responsible. I believe in being self-reliant. I believe in government being properly administrated to where the government lives within a budget because the taxpayers' money is a limited resources and priorities have to be set. I also believe in being a kind person. I believe in focusing more on myself than criticizing my neighbor. So I keep to my diet and I keep to the media that I consider to be healthy. It irritates the hell out of me to see these people from Mexico, which are literally ignorant. A lot of them just don't, dumb enough to be dangerous fits them well. But when I'm listening to Rush Limbaugh, it's just, you want to know the why the United States of America is what the United States of America is? Money. The rich that control. And who tell the Democrats and who tell the Republicans, Nancy Pelosi doesn't have one actual value, one actual idea. She's a parrot to the people with money that control her. And you can say that about Ted Cruz, you can say that about Schumer, you can say that about that minority leader in the House of Representatives, I forget his name, now and then he's on the news. You can say it about all of them. And here you are, you're asking for honesty, integrity from governors who are bought and paid for. Republican doesn't mean anything. Yeah, they are going to certify to be fraudulent elections. And they have stolen control of your life. That's what Trump meant. Trump meant that you are working for has value, has meaning, isn't going to be stolen from you with taxes by stupid people who happen to believe that everybody should be a homosexual and everybody should abort their unborn children and everybody should get addicted to drugs and if you're walking down the street and you take a breath, damn, you're poor. You caught an illness. You can't do anything about it. It has nothing to do with how you live. It had nothing to do with your attitude. It had nothing to do with your nature. It had nothing to do with the decisions you made. It had nothing to do with your lack of life planning, lack of family planning. It had nothing to do with the fact that you were just living and not organizing your life and not asking yourself, I am constantly you will find me with a notebook and a pencil and writing stuff down, goals that I want to accomplish and objectives that will help me accomplish. When I talk about meditation, I'm talking about thinking it out the best I can and establishing a plan of action that has a high probability of working. And many people don't. Many people are moral slobs. Because think about what we're talking about. Global warming. Let's say it again. I had to suffer to the college of science.